Great to see you again, champ.
Thank you very much. Yeah, great to see you too.
The first fight, it's been almost a year. I had you winning the fight by 4 points. Watched it again, could have been 3 or 4, but I felt it was an easy fight to score. How many times have you seen the fight since you first had it with Canelo?
Yeah, I saw only one time. One time, just I remember. Just it's more important for me. Not my fault. Just I listen like commentators, from HBO. Just I'm not believable.
Looking back on the fight, what do you think you could have done better?
Right now we had first fight. We have a lot of experience. Athlete like me and Canelo, who has a lot of points. I think right now we had different emotion. I believe this second fight is much interesting and much stronger and will bring more action for this fight. Just second fight is much better.
Abel, first off, I want you to know, and this is extremely important, that this interview is VADA approved. So.
I'll try not to ingest anything.
Yeah, especially that doggone meat in Mexico. It's unbelievable what's in that stuff. Let's talk a little bit about the first fight. First off, how many times have you watched the first fight?
Once.
Okay.
Fight night.
That was it. Really? No. Why is that? Why don't you go?
It's
back?
over. It's over. There's nothing that that I can do to change it. Now that we've signed the second bout, now I will watch it because now I need to digest it and see what it is that I want to implement in the gym to try to make it a different fight.
Let me tell you what I thought, what I saw in the first fight. Your jab was unbelievable. You really won the fight with your jab. But I felt one of your strengths is your body punching and combination punching, and that to me looks like something that you could improve upon for the rematch. Do you agree?
I lost a lot of position and a lot of time. Just I want maybe a longer time, maybe a longer fight. Just 100%. I need second fight because I'm not 100% for first fight, and I believe he's not 100% for first fight too.
First of all, it's impossible to do body work and cut off the ring when a guy is doing a track meet. I think that one thing that I would like to work on a little more is not so much cutting off the ring, but just stepping to Canelo. I think that we can make it a fight, just stepping to him, and that's what we're going to try to do in the gym for this one, at least for me anyway.
When you explain that to maybe a person that doesn't know the sweet science like we do, when you say step into Canelo.
What I want him to do is make Canelo react instead of run. Make Canelo react, whether it's out of desperation but just react instead of allowing him to throw a punch in desperation and run away. If you step to him, he's going to have to engage somehow, and if he does, then we may have the kind of fight that we expected the first time.
Do you feel that he was juicing the first fight? Do you think he was using steroids in the first fight?
I don't know. It's not important for me. It's not.
But do you think he was?
No, I'm not thinking for this. Just more interesting after his doping test. He has positive. This is a surprise for me.
With what's happened, with the delay, with the positive test, do you have more of a dislike for him now? Is there actual animosity? Do you not like Canelo because of what's happened?
I'm not understand the situation. Just for his side, or his team side, because so many people support him. Support boxing, and he going with this road. It's different. We have different mentality.
Do you think that Canelo was juicing in the first fight or prior to the first fight?
No, I'm not going to say that I do because the commission here in Las Vegas did an investigation supposedly, and they proved that he wasn't doing anything illegal.
But prior to this fight, what got it postponed in the first place, do you believe it was tainted meat, or do you believe he was trying to take advantage of the PEDs?
No, honestly, I think that personally, myself, I think that they didn't want to fight the 5th of May. They wanted to fight in September. That may have been something that was done not on purpose, but inadvertently, like, oops. But the fact that he did that disrespected everything that is boxing. Disrespected not only Gennady, but the promotion, his coaches. To be so lackadaisical if it was an accident and to allow that to happen to him, that's just an insult.
Well, it's clear that, you know, that Golden Boy, Canelo's team, were trying to push Gennady to the other side age-wise. He's 36 now, and be honest with me on this. What are the things that he simply can't do now that he could, let's say, 4 years ago? Or is there anything?
I won't answer it that way. I'll answer it this way. The day that somebody dominates him in the ring is the day that I'll be able to answer that question. There has been nobody, not only in the gym, but in the fight, that's been able to dominate Golovkin and beat him. So until that happens, I can tell you he's getting old. Until then, I'll take it even further. If he was diminishing, as you say, and not being the fighter that he was 3 years ago, can you imagine how easy these fights would be for him? Nobody would be nothing. Everybody said so. So it's not only him; it's the other guy too. The other guy come to win too. Danny Jacobs came to win and wasn't able to do it. So until somebody dominates him is when I can say that he's aging or he's not doing the things that he used to do.
You still look like you're like 15 years old in the face.
Thank you.
But you're 36. Is there anything that your body won't do now that it would back when you were? Is it tougher now to train for fights?
No, thanks. First of all, thanks my parents,
Yeah.
you know, to my
Yeah, look at that face.
To my team, you know, just.
I'm 59.
Yeah.
I don't look 59, do I?
No, you look nice. Yeah, you know, just.
But your body, I mean, is there anything that you can't do now that you used to be able to do as a younger dude?
Yeah, right now I feel my power. I feel my body, like, you know, just like 25 years old.
One of the things I saw in him, once he hit the 7th round, he hit sort of a wall. He got tired. His mouth was open after the 7th round, and you applied pressure. Will you apply more pressure and more early pressure September the 15th?
Absolutely. If I have, you know, chance, of course I pressure him.
What about working the body more in this fight? You're a great body puncher, and we didn't see a lot in the first fight.
Maybe, you know, just maybe. This is my secret. Just I'm not talking about for this.
In terms of your legacy, I just was with Marvelous Marvin Hagler a few weeks ago in New York, and we were talking about you, and he admires you and your style. You're 36 years old. I know you're thinking September 15th, but how important is your legacy as a middleweight champion? Does that mean a lot to you?
You know, yeah, of course it's huge for me, you know. I understand my position, you know, just I very respect, you know, middleweight division, history champions from middleweight division, all this. These huge guys, huge champions. You know, I'm very proud if I stay close with these gentlemen.
Now, this is an important fight for all kinds of reasons, including legacy. 21 title defenses, breaking the all-time record. What does that mean to you as the trainer of Triple G?
It means that I envision similar ending as Bernard. We're breaking Bernard's record, and Bernard's shot against De La Hoya in that fight. I think that'd be a.
That was a body shot, by the way.
And to break the record and knock him out like Bernard knocked out De La Hoya, that would be like a coincidence there.
September the 15th, without giving away all of your secrets, what type of fight plan, game plan, what Gennady Golovkin will we see? Ding, round 13 or round 1 of the rematch.
Just trust me, believe me, this is not game. This is fight. This is a real fight. It's coming.
It's a big drama show.
Absolutely.
What's your prediction on September the 15th?
I can't. I'm not God, you know, just I don't have prediction. Just I see September 16th.
You'll win the fight.
If I win this fight, I'm very happy. I'm still very happy.
Yeah. And beyond this, do you see yourself fighting many more years?
You know, every fight is different. Right now, of course, I want. You know, I still champion. I want. I have a big plan for next couple of years. You know, every fight maybe change your, you know, strategy, you change your life.
He's being awful nice, but I predict a more decisive win on September the 15th. Do you agree with me? It's going to be a decisive win.
I want this point, just, nobody knows seriously, just I'm a real guy, just, just I'm not fake, and I can say it, yeah, of course I win, just no.
I can say it.
Please try.
All right, best of luck. We
Thank
look
you so
forward
much,
to
sir.
September the 15th.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you.